Welcome to ESL Class 101, where English is made easy and learning is made fun. You're watching On Cue, Everyday English. In today's lesson, we'll explore two important verb tenses, the past simple and the past perfect. You'll learn how these tenses describe past events and how they show the order of actions. Let's get started.
Listen to this short story. Pay attention to the verbs. Notice how some actions happened first and others happened later.
Sephiroth bought a ticket to the concert that his friend had recommended. When he arrived at the concert venue, he realized he had forgotten cash for snacks. Luckily, another friend of his had saved him a seat, so he didn't miss the opening song.
What are the two actions mentioned in the first sentence?
The first action is that Sephiroth bought a ticket for the concert. The second action is that his friend had recommended the concert to him.
How is the first action different from the second action?
The first action was completed earlier. The second action happened afterward.
Which tense was used to show the earlier action?
Past perfect.
Which tense was used to show the later action?
Past simple.
Great job, Lita. The past perfect shows the action that was already complete before another event. The past simple shows the action that followed. This contrast helps us understand the sequence of events.
The past simple describes actions that happened at a definite time in the past. For regular verbs, we add d or ed to the base form, such as work becomes worked, and play becomes played. Irregular verbs change spelling completely. For example, go becomes went, and bring becomes brought. Remember, when in doubt about whether a verb is regular or irregular, your dictionary is your best guide. The past perfect tense is used to show that one action happened before another action in the past. It makes the order of events clear and helps us understand which action came first. The structure of the past perfect is formed with the helping verb had, followed by the past participle of the main verb. For example, we say had finished, had gone, or had seen. To illustrate, Daniel had finished writing his report before the meeting started. In this sentence, finishing the report happened first, and the meeting occurred afterward. Another example is, by the time the movie began, Sarah had already found her seat. Here, Sarah's action of finding her seat was completed before the movie started. The past perfect tense is often used with time expressions, such as already, just, before, after, by the time, and until. These words help signal the sequence of actions. Remember, the past perfect connects two past actions, showing clearly which one happened first, and it always relies on had plus the past participle to make that sequence clear.
The students prepared their slides. Then they presented in class.
The students had already prepared their slides before they presented in class.
I ate lunch. Then I joined the meeting.
I joined the meeting after I had eaten lunch.
The exam started. She had studied all the notes earlier.
She had studied all the notes by the time the exam started.
We cleaned the classroom. Then the principal visited.
The principal did not visit until we had cleaned the classroom.
He finished the project. Then he explained it to the group.
He had already finished the project when he explained it to the group.
I was late to class yesterday because I missed the bus. I had prepared my homework the night before, but I left it on my desk at home. When I arrived, the teacher had already started the lesson. My classmates greeted me, but I felt nervous. Later, I explained that I had forgotten my homework. The teacher allowed me to submit it later, and I learned to check my bag carefully before leaving.
Maria's alarm didn't ring, so she arrived late. By the time she arrived, the class had already started. She was glad she had reviewed her notes before the teacher gave a surprise quiz.
Last week, I faced a big challenge at school. I was late because I missed the jeepney. I had prepared my homework the night before, but I forgot to put it in my bag. When I arrived, the teacher had already started the lesson. My classmates greeted me, but I felt embarrassed. Later, I explained to the teacher that I had left my homework at home, and she allowed me to submit it later. I promised myself to be more careful. The next day, I checked my bag twice before leaving. I arrived on time and felt proud. I learned that preparation is not enough. You must also double-check everything.
Remember, the past simple drives the story forward. The past perfect rewinds to what came before. Together, they turn everyday English into clear timelines that feel alive.
This is ESL Class 101, where English is made easy and learning is made fun. Stay tuned for more, only on ESL Class 101.